So come with me where we go check out the D-Day beaches for the first time on D-Day itself. Come along. We moved from the Super U car park last night because it was packed and very noisy because it was on a real busy road. So we found something just outside a little centre in a park, just up the road, only 5 minutes away, and I've had a lovely quiet night's sleep, apart from being woken up by all the vintage vehicles and motorbikes and things zooming up and down, which has been good to see. Unfortunately, John's not feeling any better at all. He's had a crappy night's sleep. He is going to find a park up today, and he's going to go, he's told me where he's going, and he's going to go and stay there. And in the meantime, I am going to go to the cemetery at Colleville-sur-Mer and meet him at this park up. Bit flexible, but this is the first time I'll be driving on my own this whole trip. What's the worst that could happen? Drive on the right, Mandy. Drive on the right. Bye. Big girl pants, Mand. Big girl pants. See you a bit, babe. I drove straight to the American cemetery at Colleville-sur-Mer. There were vintage vehicles and motorbikes all over the road, all over the way there. Lots of signs, the museums were all open, the roads were absolutely packed. So I was very thankful that the cemetery facilitates campervan parking. There's so much campervan parking here, you'll never fail to get a spot. Right, in we go. So this is the part where it was too windy for me to tell you properly that this is the path that featured in the opening scene of Saving Private Ryan. And once you're walking along it, it's very recognisable. All the graves in the background too. Very, very well maintained by the American government and the French. It's amazing and it's horrific. There are so many headstones, it's unbelievable. Every single headstone. It's got an American and a French flag. It's the 5th of June. I've just come back in. Soppy Mandy was on form. Yeah, I'd heard a few things on the guided tours. We've never done a guided tour of here, but there's loads of different things. So there's like a memorial wall behind the big memorial that's in there, and it's got names of the missing that are there must be thousands of them, of the missing. But then in the cemetery there are graves of unknown soldiers. So what they're trying to do, and they've found 35 so far, is find and match the missing with a name. And they're still doing it now. You know, they want closure for families and all of that. And apparently every person that's buried in here, their families had the option of whether they wanted to be shipped home to the US or not, even straight after the war, or whether they wanted to have them interred in this cemetery here. It's just really, you know what I think, it's just so ridiculously sad. And when the numbers are so huge, and the pipe band, oh my goodness. I had some very strange looks from kids because I'm stood there trying to stop blubbing. Always gets me. Right, I'm off to find John. And yeah, he's only 8 minutes away, so let's go down there and decompress for a little bit. I've done myself a little portion of eggy chips. So potato, peppers, onions, chorizo and egg. And it's dead nice. Smells amazing. John's gone for a nap. It's not a particularly amazing view from here, but it's nice and quiet. And the sea is just over there, so I'm going to have a walk once I've had something to eat. Well, it's Monday. I got up at 6 and did a load of work. And managed to scoot out to the cemetery. Came back and I've started work again. Hence, laptop. Just there, on the other side of there, is Omaha Beach. And it's the 5th of June. And there's just been a flyover of like 4 Hercules. And then a Dakota flies past, and then a Hercules goes that way. I could work later tonight. I am waiting for people to get back to me. Whoa, dude! Well, the lurgy god had got me. I was wondering how long I could last without being smashed around the head with it, but here you go. So I've left John up with the vans and I'm walking along the bottom road, and already so far the Patrouille Acrobatique, the French red arrows, have flown over, and 3 Hercules and an Atlas and all the things and I'm about as low down as I've been, because it would have been really nice and high up on the cliffs before. So I was walking my little socks off to get there, where it's opened up a little bit on the beach. It's a lovely fruit and veg stall behind me there, and I just can't resist it when I see them, and I do get a little carried away. So 17 euros later, I've got some peaches, some nectarines, some cherries, and some pomme de terre. So yeah, that's my tea sorted. So someone decided to buy a kilo of cherries, 2 kilos of potatoes and some extra things, and then has a 25-minute walk back. So my fingers are dead, and I thought I'll go the quicker way back, because I went down kind of the long way around to get here, and if anyone knows me, you know I like going a different way back. I don't know if I'm regretting that a little bit. I know there's a cliff top there, I know, but the way I came down was a snaking path. There was hardly anything on the old knees. Well, could do the exercise, you know. Let's get going. Hello. So after my epic walk back up that blimmin' hill, I got in and I'm like, ah. So I have rested, as you do. But look at what I bought at that market, because it's lovely. Got a big bag of spuds, 2 kilos of new potatoes for like €5, I think it was. Just wash them up there, because we're gonna just have some simple like mini roasties in John's air fryer. And here, ooh, look at the cherries. It's massive, like a kilo of cherries. So that makes up 3 kilos of weight I had to carry up that hill. And in here, I've just got 3 of these flat peaches and 3 nectarines. I've already got my mind and heart, when I'm feeling a bit better, up for cut up nectarine in Greek yogurt with a bit of granola and some honey on. So yes, that is my haul. So now I'm going to make potatoes. I'm just starting to get my little desk set up so I can carry on with this course I'm doing. And it's like a morning in the life of, like, this is it. So this is my mess, my morning mess. My toilet out, everything's there. So I've just had to do an update on my phone. So there was a few apps that weren't working properly. So I did the iOS update, and now I'm doing the app update. So hopefully then I can get my Camper Stops app to work, because it's not working. So in the meantime, while that's been done, because nobody can sit quietly in this van, then I'm like, I should get up and do some of my course, because it's like 7:30, and I should actually get up and do something so I can get a couple of hours of something in before we go. So I get up and think, right, I'll have another cup of coffee. So I put my cup there, put my coffee pod in, get ready to do that. Then I get my laptop out, which is there. I'm ready to put it on the table. So not only am I halfway through a jigsaw, I've not put my table up, my laptop's still there, and I've not made my coffee, because I'm trying to do like a million things. So welcome to ADHD. Oh dear me. So yeah, so I'm going to put the coffee on, while the coffee's on, I'm going to put my table up. And then once my table's up, I'm going to put my laptop on. I'm going to finish this one jigsaw. Then I'm going to start my course, apparently. Well, you know, there's not like learning something new to make you feel stupid. I'm in it though, so this is it now. I suppose I wouldn't need to do the course if I already knew, you know. So we're sat in a very, very overcast Normandy, and all we keep seeing are pictures of people a bit further down, sort of more westerly than Mont Saint-Michel, and further over towards Brittany and that way, and it's 20 degrees, sunshine, all of this stuff. So we think we're going to have a bit of a jump after getting to see and get involved in a lot of the Normandy memorials and all the flights and everything around here. I think we've done enough. There was a few other things that we were going to go and see. We were going to see Pointe du Hoc and going to Grand Camp Macy and see the Macy Battery and all of this stuff. But I think for now I'm kind of done. We've seen most of it before, and I do enjoy seeing it. It's just that we have crammed a lot of warming up into the trip so far. So I think it's time for a bit of relaxing, a bit better sunshine, a bit of bike riding, a bit of getting out and hiking and things like that, and just back to touring and being on holiday rather than the war memorial hopping. So I think we've got about an hour and 45 minutes, including a stop off at a Super U to get some water and empty toilets and things. So, yeah, let's see how that one goes, and hopefully we'll find some sunshine. It's wonderful to see how much of an effort France puts into commemorating these occasions. It's blown me away just by how much they're in. Everywhere you turn there is something that's celebrating and commemorating D-Day, exactly as it should be. But we're going to go from here, and we will go on to our next location a little bit further down the coast. So thanks again for coming with me, guys. I appreciate all of you. As always, take care, and I'll catch you on the next video.